is. Definitely come out and check that out. Why is my exclamation point task command not working? Because I just saw KML try to use it. Why is that? Did I make it task 2? Not call the same command as an alias. What are you talking about? All right. Well, I need to fix that command, so I'll do that after this set here. But let's get into it. Winners semis, JG versus Red Oolong. Boy, I do feel a fool right now. And JG, or Red Oolong, opting for the Pyra Mythra for this matchup. I don't think I've seen Oolong play this character just yet, but we'll have to see how it goes. So far, looking pretty even, but JG is currently in the driver's seat, racking up his combos. One good up air, though. All it takes to pop right on out of that. Side B on stage 2. That move, the side B always feels more punishable than it is. It always feels like there's a whole lot more end lag on it, but it just establishes so much distance if you use the right spacing that you don't really get to do a whole lot about it. This ledge, looking to be a little bit of a tricky spot. JG just disappearing right past it in a blur. But this neutral is definitely starting to become trickier and trickier here for JG as time goes on. I mean, you're dealing with a sword. You're dealing with a character that can more seamlessly transition from air to ground play than you can, and that does make things difficult. You can't as easily... Oh, okay, the Flame Nova on ledge, but JG catching the jump out with the Nair. Still needs to really respect the sword, though. That big flaming sword is capable of some super, super early stocks here. One more time, though, getting in with the Nair. JG just taking time, finding the right opportunities, but one bad landing is all it takes. F-tilt from Pyra, cleaning up the stock. Now Oolong is racking up as much extra credit as possible. Oh, JG's trying to just put the brakes on that immediately, throwing up the F-smash right there. Short hopping in with another forward air, just throwing the big moves out, the kill moves, past the percentage where those reliable Greninja combos work. And at that point, that's all you can do. You just gotta start throwing up the big stuff, trying to catch a moment to catch them with it. It's exactly what JG pulled off. Now we're going to stock 2 here, and JG's much more consistent here in this neutral. The Nairs in particular seem to be a problem, but Oolong appears to be transitioning to more grounded level play in response to that. Not respecting the forward air past the ledge, though. Oolong pretty consistently forcing Oolong or JG out onto the ledge, but not getting a whole lot for it. Pyra coming out kind of early. This is a little bit before when kill percent is really achievable. Dash attack up into the up air. Flame Nova to assist the landing as well. But you can see JG's looking for those big stock takers there. Down tilt in the forward air. One more time. Catching the character switch with the back air as well. Doesn't matter which waifu you want to play. It is getting stocked here, sir. Now KML. I keep saying that because KML, the name KML is on the screen. JG, or Red Oolong, someone is doing things somewhere, and I am all over the place. Oolong catching the down air. At least evening stocks up here on stock 3. Even percentages, but Oolong is going to need to do something significantly different on this last stock here. Really pull out the sauce, because JG has been one step ahead for so much of this game. Still not going off stage, just trying to find the 2-frame, trying to find the ledge trap, but needs to respect that Nair in. That Nair in is a lot of startup. You can stuff it out if you know it's coming, but once it's out, once it's active, you're not getting anything off of that on shield. You're not getting anything off of that off of whiff punish. It is as safe as safe can be once the move is actually active, and that has been giving Oolong quite a bit of trouble. JG, on the other hand, using that pretty consistently to make distance, looking for that missed tech, but Oolong on point with that. Forward air, swatting JG away, trying to punish these landings off stage. This is KML, or this Oolong's moment here. This tag has really gotten in my head. I just cannot. Okay, up air. Oolong trying to land, dashing right into that forward air. JG trying to cover as many options as possible, not able to stuff out the recovery with the Hydro Pump. Down air on shield, not as safe as you'd like it to be at that spacing. The parry at the perfect moment secures JG the last stock, and game 1. KML says, I wonder where KML is. Have you seen him? Oh, I'm seeing him everywhere. I can't... It's in my head, man. It's in my head. I can't stop saying it. At least KML wasn't here for when I mispronounced it as caramel earlier. That was bad.
Well, it's recorded anyway, so it doesn't matter. We'll just
Yeah,
go
I'm
back and
trying not
clip
to
it
think
later.
about that part. I'm trying not to think
I'll
about
clip
that
it
part.
later for you, KML. Don't worry.
Don't remind me. All right, game 2. Here we go. Going to Town and City, and Oolong is swapping back over to the Wii Fit Trainer here. So different set of problems, the different set of solutions for both players. And right now, Oolong playing the pretty typical keep-away game here with the Wii Fit Trainer. Farming out damage with the volleyball. We're definitely seeing a slower pace of game than we saw before. So, you know, get comfortable. We're going to be here a little bit. JG finding a couple openings there, trying to really abuse that platform. Not something easy for Long to get off of in this matchup here. Just holding ledge. Holding ledge forever. JG's getting tired of it. JG's going way off stage trying to shut it down. What is the angle on that volleyball? How did... Wait, Oolong still died for that somehow. The volleyball came back at the perfect option to just shut down JG's return to ledge. But I guess Oolong was out of recovery tools or something at that point, so it still ended up taking the stock there. Oolong now just trying to hold on the ledge. Deep breathing wearing off at just the wrong moment. But it doesn't matter, even at that percent. You don't need the deep breathing. You can breathe as shallow as you like. The forward tilt is still gonna send them right off of the stage there. We're going right in. JG already trying to just buy as much damage and as much time off of this second deep breathing, but only lasting for so long. Characters, I'm telling you, characters that can put you on a clock and make you say, okay, like you need to move in or you need to stay in a certain range, or else if I get too much free time, I get something stupid for it. They really can be a bear to deal with. Like they force you to go forward, and that's not what you want to do. JG didn't try to go forward on that one though, which understandably, with Oolong way off stage like that, is instead just trying to ledge trap and reliably either rack up damage or just be out of the way of the hitboxes. He's happy with either until that deep breathing wears off. But now that it's gone, JG is going out there, tried to shut down the deep breathing, but Oolong using that as bait, using the air dodge to rack in a little bit of extra damage, a couple more stray hits to make it back to the stage, at least momentarily. Really taking advantage of the fact that JG does not want to go off stage down there. He's just charging deep breathing after deep breathing, just below the ledge. But, you know, I mean, we saw JG go out there and try to stop one a moment ago, and what happened? An air dodge, Oolong got a hit, you know, in response for it, and then right back in the same situation. So it definitely makes sense at this point to just allow it, take the risk, accept the risk of the deep breathing being online, and just try to prevent them from getting a chance to really use it. Or on stage this time to set it up. Harry coming out at exactly the right moment. JG had no other punish for that out of shield if that parry hadn't hit, but neutral get up into the forward tilt is going to seal that stock's fate. And look at that. Look, what was I telling Oolong earlier? Just hold shield. Just hold shield. You don't die. That's all you got to do. Just hold shield. You get grabbed? Okay, who cares? You're off stage. Whatever. Are you dying for this? No? No? Still not dead? I'm gonna roast him later. I'm gonna roast him in about 5 minutes, but that'll come later. Volleyball out. Oh, the second hit. Oolong really trying to capitalize on that, and what did I say? Just like that. Volleyballs going out one after the other. Oolong commanding space here. That dash attack not gonna kill. Long on ledge. Nair has no landing lag. You have to hold shield. You have to hold shield when that Nair hits you, because there's... Wii Fit Trainer can just hit another button for free. You have to accept the possibility you might get grabbed at that point. Forward tilt coming out right after the deep breathing. Oolong evening this set up. I'm roasting this man when he gets back on the microphone. I'm already looking forward to it. All right. Game 3 here. What are we going to see? And we know JG's probably sticking Greninja. I think JG's got one other character in the kit we've seen come out once or twice. But I don't feel like that, you know, this feels doable for JG. JG definitely has the playstyle, has the perseverance as a player to work through this, regardless of whatever coaching that Red Oolong now owes me $50 for. That happened on the commentary just 2 sets back. But that, you know, that is regardless of that, JG can still do this. Absolutely. Battlefield makes sense as a choice for the stage. You want to give Wii Fit Trainer less room to move. Greninja can do some extended combos with his platforms for situations where it's hard for Red Oolong to get off of them. This is all around just a rough spot, rough stage for Oolong to have to navigate this matchup in. And you can see that already playing out just in the neutral. I mean, just not having that extra space is definitely giving Oolong problems on navigating and trying to find these opening hits. But Oolong is maneuvering very well. I mean, right now it's playing the movement super well. Not getting hit. Not really getting a whole lot of hits back, but not taking a whole lot of damage. And sometimes you just need that time. You just need that time to analyze what's going on, figure out what you're doing, find a way to respond. Up air, sending Greninja way out, and the volleyball pressure still very, very real, even if the percentages very much aren't so. This is the percentage, though, if I'm not mistaken. My Greninja's a little... I don't speak fluent Greninja, but I think this is the percentage where you gotta be worried about those kill setups, but forget the kill setups. Back air out of shield. There's the kill setup for you. Oolong pulling away with that first stock here. JG firing right back, evening it right back up. And now we're on Smash 4 stocks. Deep breathing, still running. JG looking for a way in, really playing the dash game, the dash dance game here. Just trying to use that momentum, mix things up, and vary up when that approach timing is going to be. The volleyball doing some weird stuff. I'm not even sure who it was hitting there, but it did not work out well for Oolong in the long run. So much pressure on shield here. I mean, like, we're tons of hits are hitting on shield. Neither player can really respond to a lot of it, but neither player is really racking up a whole lot of shield damage either, or threatening the shield break. It's just some very generally safe boxing going on, which you love to see. It is very intense. Water Shuriken. Oh, catching the roll out. JG with excellent recognition of what his opponent wants to do. But Oolong has been consistently finding these handful of aerials out of that pressure that have been pushing the game away from JG's favor. JG, though, finding quite a few openings right there in a short amount of time, evening things right back up. Starting to lock on here to Oolong's habits, this stock. Not quite in time for the Shadow Sneak, though. This ledge is a scary place to be with that deep breathing online. Deep breathing F-tilt. We've seen it just blow up a stock at percentages like this before. Probably would need to be on the ledge, but it's already gone. Not something JG has to worry about for the moment. Going way out there, at least threatening. You got to at least put out the threat that you're going to attack into that, because you cannot allow them to have it online. Oolong committing the up smash a little too early. JG going way out. Oolong actually just committing to the deep breathing. Says, I bet you will not come out into this blast zone. Was correct and is rewarded with that buff being online, but needs to find a way back up to actually get a chance to use it. It's already gone. So finding this opportunity, finding the stock here, starting to look grimmer and grimmer. And Oolong just holding shield on the ledge. Holding shield on the ledge, and look, he's alive. What have I said? I'm going to talk about this all night. I don't even care. Just, you know, just what are you going to do? Stop holding shield and you're dead. That's the matchup. That's the matchup. I'm going to talk about this all night. I don't care. Volleyball's going on. Oolong trying to find a way to secure the stock. Not quite the right timing on the Salute the Sun. Putting projectile pressure off stage. JT on the ground. Advancing, but again, just cannot find that opening. Oolong is just committing to playing very, very safe here. I mean, as long as these percentages stay relatively close, as long as Oolong gets this before too much percentage slips away, this could be a timer situation that we're looking at. There's the back air. That is what Oolong needed to see. JG now needs to push the aggression here, prevent that timer situation from being a factor, and shut this match down at least until there's a wide enough percentage gap that you're comfortable with. Even then, you still have to kind of play at least semi-aggressively, because you don't want Oolong to just be able to do Wii Fit Trainer things, get free, you know, deep breathings. And JG is managing that so well right now. It really is just finding the openings, and it is, it's just looking like this. The timer is not going to be an option here for Oolong at this point. Living may not be an option here for Oolong at this point if another one of those up airs land. Oolong going up to the ledge there. Has the trump. That's a couple of, it could have been a couple of hits, but ends up only rewarding an F-tilt. A little bit of extra healing there from Salute the Sun, but we're past the point that that's really a factor here. No tech gives Oolong a chance to put JG on the ledge. Parry there from the forward air. That's another thing I was telling Oolong about. Okay, up air, send them out.
This music
If,
is
if
intense.
Oolong if Oolong gets this game, I'm billing him a Metafy. 100%. I just want y'all to know that.
This music makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I can't hear the music, so I don't know what's going on as far as that goes.
Oh.
Oh, the air dodge. Needed to be out of the way of the forward tilt. Waiting. Dealing with that shadow sneak as well, but landing is going to be a nightmare, and the up tilt does eventually send him off the top, giving JG the one-match lead in the set. But what have I been saying? What have I been saying? With this character, it gets significantly more difficult for Greninja to do what Greninja needs to do if you just turtle up. The characters, the approach tools, they don't exist. They're not real. They only feel real. They feel real because they're scary. But it takes Greninja so much longer to get in, and Oolong is starting to catch on to that. But JG has been catching on to some of those habits as well, and most importantly, has been willing to wait out the shield. Isn't trying... JG knows as well as I do. Those approach tools on shield, they're not real. They don't exist. Dash attack is not an option on shield. Greninja does not have options on shield on someone who's already in it and is ready to parry your aerials. And that's why JG is not approaching in those situations, isn't trying to force his hand, is just waiting it out, because it's probably just the option you have at that point. You really just, you don't want to give something up, especially when you've been back aired out of shield by Oolong so many times a set, and that's given up a good chunky, you know, a solid chunk of stocks. You really don't want to let that opportunity happen. Patience is a virtue. But, you know, it can also come back to bite you, because Wii Fit Trainer is a character that can absolutely let you be too patient and lose a match for it. But JG has been maneuvering so well, just utilizing this character and finding the big hits when he needs to find them, like that, stalling out the forward air, finding it moments later, and now playing with that stock lead as well, and is playing a very respectful neutral. Trying to just hold on to this advantage for as long as possible. Oh, going for the Shadow Sneak low, I guess, anticipating Oolong would try to recover low as well, but Oolong said, see you, nerd, I'm going high. Getting out of here. Deep breathing. On deck once again. This buff is just so constantly activated. All that damage on shield, that is just wild. Oh, Water Shuriken, all that charge is gone! All that charge is gone because of a reaction check. Now, Oolong is just trying to, again, run away, get the deep breathing out, as Wii Fit Trainer is wont to do, as the Wii Fit Trainer game plan goes. Catching the air dodge with the forward tilt. This is KML or Oolong's moment. Where is KML's moment here? But the moment has slipped away. The character's not quite fast enough to make that down air punish happen. Not fast enough to run away from the dash attack either. There we go. One missed position from JG into the hula hoops gives Oolong a chance to follow up with the up air and at least even the stocks up. But you really just are going to have to maneuver this next few seconds, this next 30 seconds or so very well, because you are at the percentage where some of these links from Greninja start to be true. You can die, and you don't want to die. It turns out that's a bad thing in the game of Smash Brothers. Oh, wow. Actually just like doing a lot more boxing here with those frame advantage situations. This volleyball spike right into the stage. Could have been a follow-up opportunity, maybe. I'm not familiar. But it was certainly an opportunity to go get a deep breathing back, that's for sure. Oh, but could not quite duck under and low profile the forward air. JG swinging in with that, taking that stock lead once again, and was just kind of hanging out on stage and waiting for Oolong to do something proactive to be able to punish. Gonna get grabbed out of the nair there, though, landing it a little bit too high on shield this time, and is just perfectly content to reestablish stage control. Right back to the middle of the stage. Not allow Oolong distance to play with. Wow. And just like that. The second JG stops pushing the pressure, Oolong's like, alright, you don't want to play? I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go leave and do my breathing exercises. Come back when I'm feeling nice and full of hot air, I guess. I don't know. And yep, see, oh, holding shield. All right, we're waiting. Pressure on shield with the back air. Boom! Spot dodge, punished by the back air out of shield there. Oolong, even the stocks up, and the percentages actually are close as they've been. I mean, Oolong is fighting for his bracket life here, or for winner's bracket life here, and needs this to happen. And you can see the adaptations happening. And I'm gonna stop roasting Oolong. I was gonna say something, but no, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Right back to this side of the stage. Right back into the deep breathing again. I love it. I love it. Why fight? Why fight in anything but the most advantageous of conditions? I mean, you're seeing JG do the same thing as well. JG is absolutely waiting for those moments where Oolong is a little too proactive, where that whiff punish can come out, and is just capitalizing on that in a huge way. And Oolong is starting to, you know, just present less of those opportunities. Dash attack to get in. Oh, retaliating dash attack from JG. Was that a fake out with the deep breathing to try to bait something? Oh, that one was that was not a fake out. That was just getting hit with the up air off the top. Died really early to that, just so high up off the screen. JG playing some very, very solid Greninja and dealing with the shenanigans, dealing with all that shield so well to take the set 3-1.